Criminals will often stop at nothing to try and avoid the law. And once they're tracked down and stopped, they'll look for any clever way to get away with it.
I think he's putting his hands up, you guys.
But running from police when you're in their sights is a surefire way to make the situation a whole lot worse. In Cape Coral, a suspect thinks he can escape the police by taking an unusual route, a wet one.
Headed next street over from Venetian Court, 1 street south. Gray t-shirt, camo shorts, camo hat, brown hair.
It isn't clear why the man is so desperate to evade the police.
Why are you running?
This all began when he didn't stop at a stop sign on his bike, and police asked to speak with him. But his determination to get away suggests he has more at stake.
Ryan, he jumped in right here, and we don't have any footprints anywhere else.
As more officers gather, they start to surround the network of waterways that this fugitive is hiding in.
He's underneath this. Get out, get out. All right, I still got eyes on him. He's gonna be directly across 4938 Vincennes Street. He's getting out on the dock right now. There's a tiki hut. I don't know the house. Cape, what's the house on the corner? He's getting up on the dock now, 1412 Venetian. Might as well stop running.
Come here, man.
The cops suspect he has an outstanding warrant, which is why he does not want to give up himself or his name.
Are we gonna do this all day or what? Huh? Are we gonna do this all day or what? What is it, a warrant? You're doing all this for a warrant or something?
Eventually, he makes a break for it on land, hoping the maze of properties will aid his escape. But officers are on his tail.
Right there, stop right there.
After more than 30 minutes of cat and mouse, this suspect doesn't have much energy left. Officers bring him down with a non-lethal taser. When they get him to the station, it is revealed he did have an outstanding warrant, and he can now add resisting arrest to his crimes. In Birmingham, somebody else has bought into this delusion that it's easy to outrun the police. A 25-year-old man is suspected of stealing an orange Mini Cooper, the same Mini Cooper that is currently tearing up the A452 with the police in hot pursuit.
Yeah, we're just approaching the last turn off the Castle Bromwich, speeds 115 miles an hour. Little or no traffic, lane 2, medium risk at this stage. The vehicle has gone U-turn on itself, is now at the junction with the M6 motorway.
The man's driving is so dangerous that officers on the ground are forced to abandon the pursuit.
Yeah, well, we can't tell if it's taken the M6 junction. Well, we're going to go back onto the collector road. He's now wrong side of the collector. We are abandoned, we are lights off, we are 2 zones off. His handbrake turned now, and he's back towards Newport Island on the correct carriageway.
This man might think he's been able to shake the law, but there's an eye in the sky that can see everything he's up to.
We are above excessive speed. It's gone straight across at Spitfire.
The chase isn't over yet. The man swings his vehicle into a quieter road, narrowly avoiding a bus. The helicopter's thermal imaging camera keeps him in sight as he ditches the car and makes a run for it through a housing estate.
5-1, the police vehicle is parked up on your right-hand side. The individual's on a roof to the garage of the premises.
The man chooses to lay low on a garage roof. Not the best hiding place, considering he's been tracked from above.
Okay, got you now, 4-2. Stop there. That address on your right-hand side, he's in the rear garden on the flat roof of some sort of extension to that premises. I think he's standing up.
It looks like escaping the police was harder than he thought.
Okay, confirming the male is now down off the roof and he is handcuffs and he's being compliant with officers. Receive over.
That's all received. Many thanks.
He soon finds himself in a police cell, and after admitting to dangerous driving and handling stolen goods, is jailed for 30 months. In Los Angeles, there's another young man trying to evade the police.
911 emergency operator 381.
Hi, there's a guy with a machete here on Flossin by the Home Depot.
This one has been seen wielding a machete outside a Home Depot. As they pull into the parking lot to look for him, he appears right in front of them. So these cops go for an unorthodox takedown. The man takes off and throws something into the bushes. It's now a foot race, with the suspect apparently desperate to escape.
Let's fire! Fire!
One officer calls for backup, and the police airship is dispatched to help the chase from above.
1250 airship here.
All unit officers, help. Spot Everett Allen, southwest corner of the Ross.
But the other officer is inching closer as the chase weaves through parked cars.
Lift your head! Lift your hands, bro!
Finally, the officer goes for a good old rugby tackle to bring the pursuit to an end. When officers investigate what the man threw into the bush, this is what they find. A 2-foot-long machete. The man was booked for assault with a deadly weapon. Coming up, taser time.
Taser deployed! Taser deployed!
And a carjacker is slowed down by some precious cargo.
She's got the baby and we're running.
Go to Tase, mate.
Officers around the world are equipped with electrocution devices called tasers. These targeted weapons are used to take down criminals in a non-lethal way. They've been hailed as an effective method for officers to protect both themselves and suspects who otherwise might have been detained with lethal ammunition. Police in Wiltshire know that a taser may be the only way to take down a man attempting to rob a supermarket at knife point. First, an officer uses a shopping basket as a shield. And the thug falls over a crate of bread. But it's going to take more than that to keep him down, so he finds himself on the receiving end of a taser dart. He also received 3 years after pleading guilty to attempted robbery. Tasers have become increasingly popular across the planet since they were first introduced as an alternative to deadly force in the 1990s. Those firing a taser use the red laser dot to take aim. When fired, a taser shoots 2 barbed darts at the target, which puncture the skin and remain attached. An electric current is then passed through the connecting copper wire, causing the suspect to lose control of their muscles. But sometimes, the call for a taser can come when you least expect it. In Chicago, officers have routinely pulled over a vehicle they've noticed has expired license plates.
Hello. Just so you know, your stop's being recorded. See your license and insurance. We're stopping you. The plates are expired on the vehicle.
Oh, fuck. my damn girl up here with the damn plates in that damn trunk. She right up there at the cleaners. I was just going to get them right now.
Okay.
The man claims that he was on the way to get his new plates from his girlfriend. The officer waits for him to hand over his license and insurance documents.
She right up the street.
After a brief hesitation, he hands over his documentation.
Okay, just give us a few minutes.
The officer has already noticed that she's been given a phony New Jersey driver's license.
Do you have another form of identification on you?
No.
You don't. You have nothing on you with your name on it. Debit card, credit card, anything.
No.
No? No debit card? I'm going to ask you to step out of the car first.
It's clear now that this man has something to hide.
Step in the back, okay?
The officer attempts to handcuff the man, but he's having none of it. The police begin their pursuit of this man, who they know has a fake driving license and has been driving with expired license plates. Who knows what else he could be hiding?
Heading down the alley.
In a maze of back alleys, they need to keep up if they don't want to lose him. Although he doesn't pose an immediate threat to any member of the public, driving without a license is a serious offence that endangers the lives of others. The officers need to detain him and investigate further.
He might be on the next block over. He cut through one of the yards.
The officers have lost sight of the suspect.
He went to this way. He cut through one of the yards. He might be going down the block.
Just when it seems he might have slipped away, this officer spots her target. He's hiding under the stairs of this house.
All right, put your hands up. I got him in the yard. Put your hands up. Put your hands up, sir. Keep your hands up. Yes. Put your hands up, sir. Step up the stairs. All the way up the stairs.
She holds her taser at the ready in case he attacks her or tries to escape again.
In the alley, still on 79th. That car I spoke to, if they can come back to that yard. Put your hands in the air. Okay. Put your hands in the air, come up the steps. Turn around.
Firmly in the sights of the red laser dots, the man starts to cooperate with the officer's commands.
Keep your hands up, sir. Keep them up.
The man's mind must be racing. His options are clear. Be arrested or make another attempt to get away.
Sir! I'm gonna tase you! Taser! Taser! Taser deployed! Taser deployed! What's up?
Determined not to let him escape, the officer tases the man as he attempts to jump the fence.
Sir!
He loses control of his muscles in midair and falls down to earth with a painful thump.
Taser deployed! Taser deployed! What's up?
A second officer steps in to try and remove the fence that now stands between them and the suspect.
I'm gonna tase you again, sir! Stay down!
The cop threatens to tase him again so he doesn't make another run for it.
Go, go, go!
Once officers are finally able to get through the fence, they dive on the suspect to stop him from trying to escape again.
Give me his other hand.
Despite his struggling, they're able to keep him pinned to the ground.
Keep it.
Why the hell are you running, dude?
Because he had his stuff on him before.
The officer finds the man's real ID in his phone case, which of course has a different name on it.
Yeah, he probably just had the warrant. Stupid.
He would go on to face charges of forgery, possession of a fraudulent ID, and identity theft.
I'm all tied up.
Yeah.
Verified.
Put the bottle down.
Unfortunately, sometimes a taser just isn't enough. This man is wielding an empty bottle. Where its contents have ended up is anyone's guess.
What's the real blunt? Hey man, just put the bottle down.
I'm real blunt.
We're just trying to make sure you're all right.
I'm real blunt.
What?
What's the real blunt?
What are you talking about?
A real blunt.
Real blunt?
Yeah.
Like a marijuana blunt?
A real blunt.
What's your question?
What's a real blunt?
I don't know, man.
Clearly, the man isn't making much sense.
Go inside, guys.
The officers think he's getting ready to throw the bottle, so they make the threat of a taser loud and clear.
I'll tase you.
Do not follow.
Put the bottle down. I will.
You think that hurts?
Put the bottle down. Put it down.
Put the taser down.
Put the bottle down. Telling you. Put the bottle down so I can talk to you.
99 is fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Huh? Hey, we need to talk to you.
They've given him plenty of opportunity to surrender, but his rampage continues.
I don't want to hurt you, man.
And he's replaced the bottle with something much bigger, a 3-foot-long wooden plank.
You gotta take one step more. I'll be back.
Hey, stop. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back. Hey, that's fine. Hey, action.
With the man still refusing to back down and now holding something much more dangerous, officers make the decision to use lethal force.
14 FB4, shots fired on Chicken Zone.
We can see from this angle how close the officer allowed the man to get before taking what could have been a life-saving shot.
Hey, listen. Put it down, taser. You gonna put it down or no? Turn around.
With gunshot wounds to the left arm and left thigh, the man knows he's been beaten.
Turn around, man. Come on, man.
He's detained and then taken to a medical center, where he is treated for his gunshot wounds.
Where'd you get hit?
Around the world, there's an arrest every single second of every single day. And here in Eastern Europe, they face the same problems as the rest of us. Whether it's a drunk driver in the Ukraine, a gang of extortionists in Montenegro, or an elderly gentleman causing a public disturbance in Bosnia. Each day poses a different challenge with one common solution. Handcuffed criminals who would have made things a whole lot easier for themselves if only they had surrendered. In Texas, there's a woman on the run.
It is a gray Mercedes.
She has multiple outstanding warrants and is leading police on a high-speed chase.
All right, extremely high rate of speed. I'd say at least 100 miles an hour still. Traffic is...
Officers throw spike strips in front of the car.
Flyway Patrol just got a spike.
They throw the car out of control. In the suspect's attempts to avoid them, she swerves off-road and joins an adjacent highway.
Oh, went off-road. Looks like she's about to wreck. No, she still got it. Looks like she's taking military drive. Looks like they're going to crash almost. Stand by. Still going. We're going military southbound. 13. We're in oncoming traffic now. Oncoming traffic.
Despite her disabled tire, she's still hitting dangerous speeds of over 100 miles per hour.
Okay, it looks like her front left tire might be low.
But it can't last forever.
We're through a red ball intersection. She just blew through that. Her arm is sticking out of the door right now, out of the window. We're just passing Palms Road. She's number 3 lane now, number 2 lane. Still high rate of speed coming up to the creek. Hold here, 1050, 1050, 1050 and 2536 and military.
The spikes have brought this chase to an end. She's crashed.
She's in the back seat. She's got the baby and we're running. We're running southbound from the accident. Southbound from the accident.
The woman leaves the scene of the crash and, carrying her baby across a busy highway, starts to look for a new escape route.
Female with a baby is running southbound from the crash.
It doesn't take her long to spot an opportunity.
Okay, we're getting in a white Nissan Xterra, troops in front of it, hold the air.
The woman gets into a second vehicle, which contains another mother and child. It seems she plans to carjack the SUV, but 3 officers are right on her tail.
Doors are open, troops trying to get her out now. Female driver of this white Nissan Xterra also has a child, and the baby's safe.
The suspect is quickly detained and arrested on the spot. She is charged with child endangerment, evading arrest, and possession of a controlled substance. Coming up, street thugs are hunted down. And these Australian car thieves rack up 20 charges. Criminals need to learn that trying to evade capture usually makes things worse. And it's one thing if the chasers are on foot, but with tons of metal moving at erratic high speeds, car chasers bring a whole new level of danger. In Australia, cops are pursuing the driver of a stolen white Nissan, who is suspected of a number of offences.
And he's going to be across the avenue. Looks like he's crashed into a barrier. Continued. Can I get further cars just to the on-ramp of the highway? This guy's going to be out of work here.
This pursuit doesn't last long on the roads.
Okay, Polo 2, I've got 2 on foot into the bush. 2 on foot into the bush. Further cars to this area.
The suspects are fleeing on foot, hoping to escape through a network of waterways under the road.
If I can get a car to go into the parkland area and cut them off on the waterway.
Okay, we'll just come out.
The other side of the waterway.
Stop the car and get in the waterway for me, please.
Oh.
Emerging through the tunnel, these runaways have nowhere to go.
I need police to the northern side. I've got some highway cars coming in off the bowling green now. I've got one moving into the water. Both of them are into the water. They're wading through the water.
Up, hands up.
And the helicopter crew quickly direct officers to make an arrest.
Polo 2, I've got 2 in custody. Further police to the bowling club, please.
The men are later charged with 20 offences, including using an offensive weapon to prevent lawful detention, vehicle theft and assault.
Good work, guys.
Yes, 38, we're only a minute off.
Over in America, another pursuit is underway. This green sports car is being chased by the cops. Civilians pull their cars off the road out of the way. Public safety is clearly not high on this driver's list of priorities. As we get closer, we can see the scars from this high-impact chase. But it's not over yet. Officers perform a pursuit intervention technique, or a PIT maneuver, a sharp impact from behind, designed to bring a speeding car to a standstill. The police dog on board this car is keen to get its teeth stuck into this investigation. But first, officers are going to have to stop the chase in its tracks. Finally, the speeding suspect is taken out and smashed into for good measure. As the troops arrive, the driver makes a run for it, while his passenger is taken in by police. In Florida, there's someone else who's yet to learn that trying to outrun the cops is a bad idea. The Highway Patrol Unit are chasing a couple in this black car, who clearly are in no mood to chat. Car chase tactics and policy change depending on where in the world you are. In some countries, officers are instructed to break off from a pursuit if it is putting public safety at risk. Today, though, the roads are very quiet. The police have got this couple on the ropes. A shunt to the side is all it takes to bring the chase to a close. This officer wastes no time in arresting the man behind the wheel. He alerts his colleague that the man's partner should share some of the blame here. Whether or not they'll be allowed to share a cell is anyone's guess. In Latvia, there's a particular type of criminal causing an unwanted stir. One that many of us are familiar with, the pickpocket. Here's one caught on camera. He spotted his next target, a man who is catching up on his sleep at a bus stop. This chancer makes no hesitation in slipping the phone out of the sleeping man's pocket. The woman walking past may be oblivious to his crime, but the robber hasn't gone unnoticed. The security guard monitoring this CCTV has spotted the thief and his hooded lookout. The guard remotely turns the camera, following the two men, and immediately alerts the authorities. They're quick to act. The officer whose body cam footage this is has woken up the victim, while the thieves continue to get away. The officer asks the victim if his phone is missing, and a quick check of his pockets confirms that it is gone. The officers pull out all the stops to track down this pair of suspected thieves. They manage to get hold of the lookout, but he doesn't have the phone. They find the thief, but the phone isn't on his person either. Just when it looks like the officers might have been mistaken, they receive a message from the guardian angel who has been monitoring the town's CCTV. He reveals that the men have hidden the phone in plain sight, under a grid. Unfortunately, it's now water damaged. Robbery, combined now with criminal damage, does not make this a particularly successful day for this pair of crooks. Latvia are clearly on the ball when it comes to monitoring CCTV. The watchman monitoring this camera has spotted a suspicious-looking character messing with something metallic in his bag. But what could it be? Whatever it is, he's bringing it close to those bicycles. He pulls out a large pair of shears and gets to work at breaking through one of the security chains. Clearly, he doesn't fancy a walk home. He breaks through and gets the bike loose, but he's been spotted. This policeman was ready and waiting. He chases after the attempted robber and frog marches him to justice, past what was almost his brand new ride.
Are y'all from around here? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah? You just need kind of between places and staying out here?
In Tulsa, two officers are talking to the driver of this white vehicle.
Man, you got an ID on you by any chance?
No.
No? What's your name, partner?
Is it a crime or something?
No, man, I talk to people. I just like to know who I'm talking to.
Oh, okay. Well, am I free to go?
You ain't in that room?
Am I free to go?
He's pulled alongside them, but there's no suggestion of any crime, and he's free to leave.
Thanks. You need a jump or you got it?
I'm good.
You good? Cool. Have a good one.
But with the man not keen to reveal his identity, the cops' suspicions are raised and they run a number plate check. The car doesn't match the plates. Further up the road, the cops find the car and the female passenger.
What's up, girl? Where's your man at? He's inside? Well, whose car is that?
My mom's. I know it has her wrong tag on it.
Yeah, it's got the wrong tag on it.
Yeah, it's her escape. She just got 2 different cars.
Okay, all right. You got your ID with you?
Not the first person that.
Yeah, thank you. She said, what's your name, man? Driving a car that has the wrong tag on it. You open the door for me?
It was actually me driving, and I just had to pull the picture.
Okay. What's up, partner? What's your name, man? You got an ID with you?
No, I don't.
Okay. What's your name?
Am I in trouble?
Well, you're driving a car.
The car doesn't
check the right tag.
You're
not in trouble.
Right, and we don't know that, so we have to check all that stuff out.
Okay, then take my ID.
Okay, and we get to ID everyone that's in the car.
The man in the back is still reluctant to reveal who he is, and with every refusal, the stakes are raised.
Hey. It's okay.
Hey, what are you sweating, man? We're not sweating to get like some warrants or something. We ain't worried about that.
Because you got the wrong tag on this car that you drove off. That's okay. We found it. We need to know the right tag. Now that I'm trying to do this.
No, I just drove over here.
Now that I'm doing this,
You know what I'm saying?
we need to. Okay. Now that we're trying to do this, we need to know.
Just relax, man.
Who you are. Okay.
Yeah, well, if I ain't under arrest, you know what I'm saying?
You potentially are under arrest if you don't provide your information. You are under arrest. All I want to know is who you are.
So
okay, Junior, do you want me to finish? If you do not provide who I am, you're obstructing our investigation.
But I'm saying, like, you saying that I committed a crime because I was driving a car that's registered her mom, and it's got a different plate from one of her cars.
We do not know who her mom is. We do not know any of these things. We haven't done any records check. All we know is that the vehicle tag that's on here doesn't match to this vehicle.
Nope.
Junior,
we're done,
it's time to step out of the car, okay?
Okay.
No, let me talk to your boss.
We have a sergeant right here.
3 patrol cars are now on the scene. Valuable resources wasted on a man who won't say who he is.
Refusing to identify yourself? Okay, it's time to step out of the car. All right?
Is this your sergeant?
This is my sergeant right here.
But these cops know if someone's reluctant to give their name, it might be because they're wanted for more serious crimes. So now the cops need to force the man out.
You need to step out of the vehicle at this time.
Because I ain't getting no crime.
Okay, here's what I'm going to explain. No, listen to me.
I want to know this.
You step out of the vehicle or I'm going to pepperball you.
Pepperball?
Yep.
I got dogs in the car.
How you gonna pepperball?
That's his decision.
Why you gonna pepperball?
Because you're resisting arrest. So, you have a choice. You can be under arrest right now and I'll use force.
What am I under arrest for?
Obstruction of justice. Right now, failing to identify yourself to a law enforcement officer, operating vehicle with an improper license plate. I'm certain we can come up with
I wasn't operating the vehicle.
Listen, we're not
saw you
arguing.
drive.
You step out right now. Put your hands behind your back. You step out here. You go in handcuffs. You can give her a kiss. We can do this the hard way, or we can do it that way.
Okay.
That's it.
As the woman reluctantly moves away, the man pleads for the police to shoot him.
Right now, Junior.
Just shoot me.
No.
Just shoot me.
No.
No, just
Get
shoot
out.
me. No, just
Get out.
shoot me.
Get out.
Pepperball, pepperball, pepperball.
And then, as they fire a pepper ball into the car, he pulls out a handgun and shoots at officers. As the sergeant dives out of the way, he drops his pepper gun.
Drop the gun!
As the officers flee to a safe place, they crucially lose sight of the suspect.
Drop the gun! Drop the gun! I got you, Sarge! I hear you, Sarge!
He's over here. He's to the left.
I don't see him, Sarge!
He looks down. Hey, I'm going to move around, Sarge.
As one officer dares to strafe across the forecourt, he spots the suspect, apparently injured in his vehicle.
Sergeant,
Subject is down. Subject's been hit. He's down.
Drop the weapon!
Drop the weapon.
Sergeant!
Put your hands. Hands.
Get the fuck out of the car! Get out over here! For your safety, get out!
As the man attempts to reach for the pepper gun,
Don't touch that. Don't reach for that.
officers swoop in en masse to bring him under arrest. The good news for the man is that he survives his injuries. The bad news is that he is charged with a slew of felonies, including possession of a firearm and ammunition, obstruction of justice by attempting to kill a witness, and carrying, using, and discharging a firearm during a violent crime. Coming up, criminals still haven't learned when to give up. And the Canine unit are let off the leash.
Put your hands up or you're gonna get dog bit. Get on the ground, now!
Some criminals will try anything to get away from the officers on their tail. Often, this can mean police officers having to consider the use of a firearm.
Put your hands out and do it now!
And while weapons can be lethal, in a lot of instances like these, they're used to bring a situation to a close without causing death.
Drop it!
Here, a security camera on a family home in Los Angeles captures two men walking along the sidewalk. And then a police SUV drives past. Everything appears ordinary, but these officers have spotted one of the men carrying a firearm, and they give chase. There's no point running from these officers. Warning shots are all that is needed to bring the man to the floor without injury. Officers don't always carry a handgun, which can be a bit of a worry if the suspect does. In the West Midlands, one officer has been called to a burglary in progress and is about to get a terrifying shock.
What are you doing? Oscar 911, they're in the address, they've got a gun.
The surprised burglar has brandished a handgun, and the officer, who only has a taser, has a lucky escape.
They're running. Okay, cheers.
With no police vehicle, this brave officer flags down a taxi and begins the pursuit.
They've abandoned the car, whichever road I am now, and they've run from it.
Further up the road, armed officers locate and detain the man.
Oh, please get on the ground now! Get on the ground now! Get on the ground now! Get on the ground! On your belly now! On your belly now! Get on your belly! On your belly now! Do not move! Do not move! Do not move! Do not move! Cover on! Cover on! I'm so sorry! I'm so sorry! Do not move!
This offender had plenty of time to apologise. He got more than 2 years in jail. All over the world, police dogs add an extra weapon to the police force's arsenal. These dogs can chase down suspects in seconds and leave a lasting reminder of their powerful grip.
Zulu Delta 44. Mal was dumped a black jacket in the bushes.
Here in the UK, just the fear of being bitten can often be enough to subdue a wanted man. Cops have tracked a fugitive through fields, and the police dog is primed to chase him down.
Right, police officer with the dog! I want to see your hands now! Get up out of the bushes! You're under arrest! Come out! Do not towards me!
But the handler knows this is a battle he's already won, and with a few words shouted in the suspect's direction, he soon gives himself up.
The dog will not bite you if you comply with my instructions. Come towards me. 4-4 is coming into the field with me. I need officers with me. One arrested. Okay, that's fine. Stop there and stay there. Do you understand me? Good boy! Yeah! Good lad.
In the United States, A police dog is used to track a wanted and dangerous man.
Let me see your hands now. Put them up. Put them up. Put your hands up or you're going to get dog bit. Put them up. No, you're not talking. Put your hands up.
The 32-year-old suspect fled the scene of the crime before the officers arrived. But a police dog called Drago has helped track him to this woodland. He's currently hiding behind a tree.
Don't play around, man. Look at me. What's your name? Hold on. What is it? Look at me.
The man is threatening to harm himself. The officer has realized that this situation will need handling much more delicately than he first imagined.
Look at me. My name's...
Rather than send in Drago or go any closer himself, this cop opts for a much more restrained tactic, talking the man down.
Look at me. Please don't do this. Get up, man, please. Listen, it's over with. Okay? So here's the deal. It's not a big deal. Everybody makes mistakes. I've made mistakes. He's made mistakes. We've all made them. But listen, here's what makes the difference between a man that made a mistake and a man that's making their own choice. Look at me. I know you're upset, okay? I'm not worried about that knife. I just want you to know, that's not why I'm standing over here. I'm trying to give you the chance to make this right.
The officer and Drago have stood in a nest of hornets and are stung all over. But there's no time to worry about that now.
For me, I just stood in a pile of hornets and just got stung like 20 times. My dog just got stung 20 times. But that's okay, man. It's just jail. And then you're over with. No, I do understand. Listen to me. Listen, don't act like that because I'm not coming over there and you're not going to do anything and you and I both know that.
The officer knows that a safe resolution is better than the man hurting himself or others.
Put down your knife, walk over here, and I'll put you in handcuffs, and I promise you, we will walk out here together. I will still treat you with respect as we leave. Just walk out here. Did you leave the knife over there? Okay, keep walking.
The man has calmed down and finally agrees to give himself in.
You can light that up. Loose. Plots. I'm just gonna lay the dog down. Keep walking this way. Plots. That's fine. Keep walking this way. Stop right there. Turn around. Keep your hands up, 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 up. Just like that. I gave you my word, right? All right.
The officer promised to treat the suspect with respect if he fully cooperated, and he makes good on his word. The man was charged with domestic battery. Drago was taken to the vets and made a full recovery from his yellow jacket bites.
Oh, gosh.
Throughout this episode, we've seen just how far criminals will go to try and evade arrest. But we've also seen how extensive police resources can be and how officers will stop at nothing to take down dangerous offenders.
You're gonna get bit!
If you're planning to try and outrun the cops, be warned. You're gonna need much more than a good pair of running shoes.